Hi friends, so today I'm going to help you out. This is workbook page 39 and it's practice comparing fractions using common denominators. So remember, when we're looking at fractions, if our denominators are not fair, it is hard to compare. So I like to get my denominators to be the same so that I can compare the fractions. So take a look at 2/3 and 1/4. Thirds and fourths are not the same. So what we can do is we can multiply 3 times 4, multiply those denominators together to get that common denominator of 12, okay? Now, the next step, we can write the first 5 multiples of 3. So take a look, and I want you to think about multiples of 3. So when we're talking about multiples, it's another word for factors. So think about what times what equals 3. Okay, so I can only think of 2 multiples or 2 factors of 3. I'm wondering if you're thinking of the same ones that I'm thinking of. I can only think of 3 and 1. 3 times 1 equals 3. I can't think of any other factors, any other multiples that I can multiply together that will get me to 3, okay? So the only 2 factors of 3 are 3 and 1. Write the first 5 multiples of 4. Well, friends, same thing. I can't think of 5 multiples, but I know that I can start with the easy one. I know that 4 times 1 equals 4. And also 2 times 2 equals 4. So the multiples of 4 are 4, 1, and 2. Okay? Those are the multiples or factors of 4. So now, the next one says, what is the least common denominator of 2/3 and 1/4? Well, we're looking at what's 3 times 4. We want our denominators to be the same. So 3 times 4 is 12. So 12 is the least common denominator of thirds and fourths when we're looking at that denominator. The next one says, write equivalent fractions using the lowest common denominator. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our other fraction and we can think about it as that fishing hook technique. So I'm gonna take 2/3 and I'm gonna multiply it by that other denominator. So I'm gonna multiply it by 4/4, okay? So think about 2/3 times 4/4. And I'm gonna take 1/4 and I'm gonna multiply it by 3/3. So I'm taking my fraction, I'm multiplying it by my other denominator, okay? So if I multiply 2/3 times 4/4, I get 8 twelfths. And I'm going to write it just like that. I know it's a little bit big. If I multiply 1/4 by my other denominator, I'm going to multiply it by 3/3 and I get 3/12, okay? So now the next part says, compare the fractions using less than, greater than, or equal. Well, 8 out of 12 is more than 3 out of 12. So that means 8/12 is bigger than 3/12, which also means 2/3 is the greater fraction. So my alligator mouth will eat 2/3. All right, friends, so I hope that helps with a little bit. See if you can do the bottom part, write the lowest common denominator of the fractions, and see if you can do that part. But I wanted just to kind of show you what it is that we're looking for and talking about when we're talking about making a common denominator.